We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
Yo, simply put, just want to impart a little bit of wisdom on you guys today. Yoda, go ahead on and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave in the comments in the comment section below. Your comments would be greatly appreciated. Today, all I really want to say is 45-47. 45-47. Today, Donald Trump is projected to be the next president of the United States. 45 and 47. Basically, I feel like it was due to, the Democrats. She basically lost the race in a couple ways. And the Republicans pretty much they did a good job of kind of backing off and letting the Democratic Party kind of hang themselves, because what Kamala Harris did, she pretty much ran a race geared towards women. And, her main topic of discussion, she kind of rode that really hard. And she kind of rode the, lowering prices on goods and services. But the thing is, you were vice president for 3 years. And basically what she was saying is, I'm going to fix what me and Biden did. That's really what it would kind of boil down to. You kind of ran a poor race. Like the Democrats, they really ran a poor race because they kind of alienated men, focused so much on women and women's right to choose. And she was really harping on that particular subject. Donald Trump had already said he wasn't opposed. He really just wanted the states to have control over that particular topic. So she was kind of running on that. She was alienating men. Then on top of all that, as far as the black male vote, she basically kind of went on a tangent against black men, and she brought Obama in and Michelle Obama, and they kind of talked down to black men like, you better do this and you have an obligation to do this or that. People don't have an obligation to do anything. They have an obligation to look at the facts and vote for who they want to vote for. So she kind of alienated men. She pretty much shitted on black men. She just ran a poor race. Like, everything she did was really scripted. Everything she did was manufactured. It kind of was like a clown show. She kind of wanted to have these celebrities come out, kind of like the worst celebrities to come out. It's like having a party. She didn't run on anything in the polls and in the results. She pretty much got dominated. Just look at the results. I personally live in a swing state, and it swung. She alienated men. She disrespected black men, thinking that black women were going to force black men to vote. She felt like celebrity power was going to get her in. She had people like Cardi B. Like, who listens to Cardi B? Like, she had Cardi B and Glorilla Day performance. She had Beyonce out there. Like, nobody cares about those people. Like, who cares about them? Like, nobody cares. She had a whole lot of celebrity. It was just really like a manufactured race that she ran. It was just very manufactured. And people can see it. People are dealing with issues now. People are dealing with high cost of living, high prices of food prices and all this. And you trying to have a party and you bringing these celebrities in. It just kind of was a shit show. And all the Republican did was kind of backed off and let her hang herself. Let the Democrats hang themselves. They could have done better. And I know a lot of women wanted to see a woman be a president. And I know a lot of women, wanted to see that. I say this personally. It don't matter to me either way. I know who I voted for. I voted for Trump. I did vote for Trump. Either way, it wasn't going to bother me, because all really was going to happen if she would have won the race. People would have been, it would have been emotional on Inauguration Day. It would have been emotional. Women would have been, this is the first woman president of the United States. But once that nostalgia would have wore off, people would have turned on her because she's really not good at thinking on her own. She's not good at thinking on her feet. She's not good with pressure. And she would have been under a whole lot of pressure situations and she would have crumbled. Like being on stage with other world leaders and stuff like that, she would have been scrutinized a whole lot and she would have crumbled under the pressure. The thing about Donald Trump, he's going to be himself and he's comfortable in his own skin. He's not perfect. He's not the greatest person in the world, but he does have some kind of, he has confidence in himself. He can go around, he could talk to these other world leaders. He could be on that level. He's just a business person. He's used to talking to people like that. So he's not intimidated. He's not going to let people bully him into doing stuff. He's not going to be a puppet. That's one thing that I do like about him. It's some things that I don't like about him, but he's not going to let people just bully him around. And he don't care, like certain things he just don't care about. He don't care for, and he don't let people bully him. So really what the Republicans really did, they just kind of backed off. The Republicans they ran a regular race. They went out and he did his campaign. He did his stuff that he normally do because he's going to have his people that's loyal to him. She neglected a whole lot of different people and they pretty much swung on it. The swing states, they swung and they came out and they turned. She was just banking on women, but Donald Trump had women too. That's the thing. And she kind of alienated men in general. It just turned out like that. And the Republicans just backed off and they just let it go. And for the people that wanted Kamala Harris to win, you'll be fine. You're going to be all right. Because Donald Trump was the president before. He went 4 years. Everything was okay. It was okay. The world didn't end. The world's not going to end. For me, either way, it won't matter to me. It don't matter to me. But it's certain things about Kamala Harris that I didn't like. I don't like that she's a puppet. I don't like she's a comedian. I just don't like that. And she would have just been a puppet and then people would have turned on her. It would have been a show. It would have been something to talk about. It really would have been just something to talk about because she would have crumbled under the pressure. But you'll be all right. It's going to be all right. America going to be okay. He was president before. It was okay. People thought the world was going to end. The world didn't end. The world is not going to end. It's going to be all right. We're going to go through these times. He going to be on Twitter. He going to say crazy stuff. He going to do what he need to do these next 4 years and we'll be fine. It's going to be fine. You're going to be all right. The Democrats, they just ran a bad race. I don't know if they did it purposefully. I don't know if it was a purposeful thing that they really didn't want her to be in. But whoever was advising her, she just kind of went along with it. It wasn't a good race. She pretty much got dominated. Like she got dominated, in this race. It was a whole lot of red. So anyway, just want to impart a little bit of wisdom on you guys today. Yoda, go ahead on and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave in the comments in the comment section below. Your comments would be greatly appreciated. And like I always say, love you guys millions, and I'll talk to you later. Club.